Yes, I'm finally ready to say goodbye to the Canon M50. I love the Canon M50 so much because it's so small and it's portable. But I had several problems with it. About some of those problems and which camera I decided to switch to. So first of all, this is why I like the Canon M50. This is the Canon M50 Mark II, which I switched my original M50 and got the M2. I don't know why. I like the M50 Mark I better because this one has some glitches, and the Viltrox speed booster doesn't work good with it. Try to do an update on the Viltrox and it didn't work. So my other complaint with this one is that Canon is moving to the R system, and Canon EOS R, which I do have two R cameras. This is the EOS R, and I have the RP, which I'm taking this video on. These lenses, they're so good. They're pretty big. They're not small. They're really good, but they don't work with the M50, and there is no adapter. There will never be an adapter for it. And the M50 lenses, which I like because they're really small, it's very different to go to a park or some family event and just take this big old camera with you. I don't feel comfortable doing it. I don't like carrying a big camera, especially if you're with kids and have to carry some other stuff. Well, the R system, it's very nice if you're shooting something professionally like a wedding or an event that you know you're the camera guy, everybody can see you're the camera guy, but sometimes you don't want to be seen with the camera. You don't want to call so much attention to it, and this is so light, and I like this one, and I like this combination specifically. This is the M50 with the Sigma 30 millimeters 1.4, so this is a native lens for this one. You don't need any adapters for it, which it works great. And I also carry this one. This is a telephoto lens, 55 to 200, which on a crop sensor is more like an 80 to like 320 or something like that, which is a very long reach, and you can take pictures of squirrels or something like that, something interesting that you might happen to see. And this is it. This is what I carry. I like this one, but there's no more lenses coming out. There's no other companies besides Sigma that made these lenses. They made these lenses for it, which I think they're pretty big still for this sensor. This is a full frame Canon lens. This is a 35. It has IS 1.4. It's smaller. It's about the same size than the Sigma for the crop sensor. So I think they could make some of the lenses smaller. So my biggest problem with the M50 is the lens selections. There doesn't seem to be any more lenses. There won't be any more. Third-party companies. Sorry if we have a hard time here and there's so many airplanes. Third companies are not really making lenses for this anymore. I don't know if it's because Canon doesn't want them to produce lenses. The same with the R system. There's not a lot of companies doing lenses for this camera. You can use an adapter to use the EF lenses, and they work, but it's not the same. I like the Sigma lens, which I'm using is an EF lens. So Canon has it has so many different mounts. You could use an EF lens with an adapter for this one, which I have the adapter. You could use an EF or EFS, and then I have the speed booster, which you could only use the EF lenses, because if you use an EFS, then you get that vignetting in the picture. But you can't use the RFs on this one. These ones are not interchangeable with anything. There is no adapters. There won't be any adapters to be able to use the lenses on this one. So I didn't want to keep buying any more lenses for the M lineup. I was thinking of getting the M6 Mark II. I don't like the flip screen. I had the M6 Mark I before, I didn't like it at all. I know it's just the flip screen, but it's something I really don't like. I like the flip out screen. I just got used to it using this. So I guess if I'm gonna be buying lenses for a third camera, that I won't be able to share the lenses with the R system. I don't want to be buying any more DSLR lenses. I want to buy mirrorless lenses, which is they're smaller. So I decided to change the M50 camera. There's nothing really small on the R lineup. There's the RP, which I'm using right now, and it is small, but not that small as the M50. And the R, it's pretty basic what it can do, and I like this one a lot. It's just really bulky, but when you know that's the only thing you're gonna be doing, taking pictures, then it's fine. It's got a big grip. It's comfortable. It's intuitive. It's just nice. I like this camera a lot. So if I'm gonna have a third system or a third camera or a camera system that I can't share the lenses with anybody, with any of the other cameras, and these cameras are really being left behind, I might as well use something else. So this is what I decided to get. Sony. I know. I started looking at some of the Sony reviews, and I saw the good things about this camera and all the things that it could do. You do 120 1080, which not even the R could do. There's no crop on that. This is a real 4K camera. It doesn't have a crop, at least in 24 frames. It doesn't have a crop. This one, you can't use the 4K. There's no 120. I mean, it's really basic, and the reason why people were complaining is that about the grip, that it's too small. But that's the whole idea about getting a camera that is small. So this one is even smaller than the M50. So I'll put some pictures and you can see this is even it's not as high as the M50, and it is a little bit thicker. And when I got it, I wasn't really impressed. I thought it was a pretty ugly camera in my opinion. It just looks like a brick, like literally it's just square. There's nothing to it, with a small bump in here, which is the handle, and the screen is not as nice as Canon's, the touchscreen. So there's a couple things I don't like about it, but the things that it does, and because it's small, and the lenses are small also, and there's a lot of Tamron lenses that are coming out that I really like. The R cameras that have IBIS, like the R5 or R6, they're at a different price level. So for now, I'm not thinking of getting that. So this is gonna be my I guess portable camera. And the difference between carrying a camera that is small, like this cameras with small lenses, you could carry it in a backpack like this, which it's a very small bag. You could put maybe 2 lenses. I carry a small drone. I carry a GoPro. I can carry a lot of stuff in this one, but it doesn't fit a big camera like this. If you put a EOS R in there, that's about it. You can't really fit anything else because it's like L-shaped. Like, what else can you put on top of this? It's just taking so much space. So instead of carrying this, if you would carry a full frame camera from Canon, then you would be carrying more like a backpack. And so this is like really different. And sometimes you want to look casual. You don't want to put so much attention on you. So I think for me, if I'm gonna have a lens that doesn't fit my Canon cameras, I might as well get Sony. They have all the lenses that Sigma makes, they also make for Sony, and some. Tamron makes Canons for it. Viltrox makes I mean, there's so many companies that make lenses for Sony, and Sony makes its own lenses, but just the lens selection. And I'm not gonna buy a whole lot of lenses, but there's a couple lenses that I want that they don't make for Canon, that they do make for Sony, and that's the reason why I'm parting ways with the M50. I really like it, and I think it's still a good camera. It's just that it's just being left behind, and I think it might be time to jump ship. So let me know what you think about it. I know I just keep talking and talking, but that's my idea. It's not on the same press. Sorry, I had a sneeze. So so I guess that's a stepping stone. If you're switching from the Canon system to N, but I'm not switching. I'm using both. I'm replacing the M50 or the M lenses. So I guess I'm gonna be selling this and some more lenses that I have for the N lineup. Right now, this is the only lens that I have right now for the Sony, so 51.8. So I'll try it. So far, I didn't like it at first, the way that it felt, but I guess you have to get used to it, and it's kind of growing on me. So far it's nice. I'm getting the hang of it. About the menu, it's not as bad as people complain. I guess it's okay. I like Canon. It's okay also. It's a little bit better. It's not perfect. Nobody has perfect. Sorry, another airplane. So let me know what you think about it, and I guess these are the adapters if you want to use Canon lenses with this, or you could use this adapter to use Canon lenses with this. So that works too. Our lenses, it doesn't work with anything else. EFSM lenses, it doesn't work with anything else. So there you go.